Welcome back to Flashlight Drag's news update. First race is under our belt for 2012. Waynesburg, May 20th, was a great success. Turk's going to talk a little bit about the starting line, the new formation of racers and staging lanes. But first, we really want to thank Greene County and the commissioners. Pam Snyder, Archie Trader, Chuck Morris, and we'd be lost without Jake Blaker, Director of Parks and Recreation. So thank you folks for inviting us back and putting up with us. And our sponsors, Jack's Excavating, big title sponsor this year, and without Jack's help, we wouldn't be in Greene County. So it's a real team effort to get us back to Greene County. Certainly the spectators and the fans are a big part of that, but we're becoming kind of a little community down there. Appreciate your support. Hope you keep coming back, and we always want your feedback. So Turk, tell us a little bit about the new traction.
There's great feedback from the new starting pad. The concrete worked beautifully. No real wear out there. It was a little hairy coming off of the concrete onto the asphalt. Some of the racers said that the cars slid a little bit, so maybe we'll add a little bit of traction compound right in that area to get you off the concrete and on the regular pad. But other than that, the starting line was phenomenal. The starting light was great. Everybody could see it. It was just unusual to not have a lot of input back again on what we were doing wrong. All of a sudden we started doing right things. So even the staging lanes, that worked out great. It was a little bit of a blunder at first. People were not sure how to do it, but you know what? It just happened naturally, and we pleased the spectators. They were there, were able to see around the cars. I can't say enough that we did it right. It was a good thing. So.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we were real happy with it, and all the feedback we're getting is positive. We're going to continue to hone the pink slip process. We kind of bobbled that at the beginning of the race this year. We had a lot on our plate, a lot of new things to try. We kind of didn't communicate the pink slips properly. But Turk, tell us a little bit how it worked and the purpose.
Well, at first we're going to gather all the racers and we're going to divide you up into groups that your car fits in. So the tuners and the street and the big dogs and the trucks, we're going to divide you up into those groups. But that's a whole thing to be friends with somebody. They start choosing your race at that time at the drivers meeting. So everyone is informed. They come out together. They have partners. Nobody's wondering, hey, who am I going to race? You'll have plenty of time to do that. It's just a natural thing that's gonna eventually happen. So the pink slip works out good. It's given to 8 cars. If there's a big enough field, the 8 cars randomly get the pink slips, and then they fight for them in the categories all day long. And then whenever we call for the big dogs or the tuners or trucks to come, those classes come to the starting line, the ones holding the pink slips at that time will come up and race. It's very simple, no-brainer. Yeah. Chase the pink slip all day long until you race to keep it at the very end.
Yeah, and we'll get our sponsors to help us a little bit there.
Yeah.
Spray It Racing is sponsoring the big dog class, and Snyder Performance Engineering is new truck sponsor. So we'll get them involved to help us kind of corral the racers and make sure the right cars are in the right groups. So we'll do that at the drivers meeting.
Other than that, you guys are really catching on well. It makes it easier for us and funner for us. That's the whole thing. It started to lose a little bit of its energy for me and Mike because these guys aren't learning. It's so mundane. This time was great.
Yeah, so it was a good event.
Really good.
It was a good event. Thanks to everybody.
Yeah.